Hello everyone, Professor Gravenhorst here. I wanted to take a few moments to explain to you how to use Blackboard's resources as successfully as possible so that you can be as successful as possible in this course. When you click on our course link as soon as you log into Blackboard, you'll come to this page. This is your dashboard that ensures you're in the correct place. When you click on Course Sequence up here, it will take you to all of the information that you need to complete the assignments in the appropriate sequence for this course. Keep in mind that this left-hand column may be collapsed if you're using it on a mobile device. You may have to find this little arrow that can expand this very important column so that you can access all of our course information. Go ahead and click on Course Sequence. When you click on Course Sequence, you will arrive at our course theme, and the sequence of each of our assignments will be listed below. Our course theme is Arguing Pop Culture. For this course, we will be examining the complex relationship between society and popular culture and developing academic arguments in response to our observations. Our learning outcomes for this course are to analyze prose to determine its subject, audience, style, tone, and purpose, complete a research project that deals with a specific subject suitable for library research, uses written materials of others as its primary sources of information, and documents all information gleaned from research using MLA style. Compose essays that demonstrate understanding of the subject and employ rhetorical techniques used appropriately. Compose essays that make arguments appropriate to the subject, audience, and purpose. Compose non-fictional prose with a degree of formality appropriate to its subject, audience, and purpose. Demonstrate effective writing skills for a specific audience, and demonstrate increased proficiency in all of the objectives of ENC 1101. The two primary differences between ENC 1101 and ENC 1102 are that in ENC 1102, we will be focusing primarily on different types of argumentative writing, argumentative rhetorical techniques. The second huge difference between ENC 1101 and ENC 1102 is that in ENC 1102, we focus primarily on research, using outside research to support the arguments that we're making in our papers. This is our course sequence. First, I'll have you guys do introductions here. I've done mine, so you can click on this symbol indicating a blog post and list your information there to introduce yourself. These folders are the assignment sequences that we'll be getting into in terms of this course. So the first sequence is paper number 1. We spend the first fourth of our class time devoted to working on paper number 1. The second quarter, we spend writing our proposal. It's a little bit shorter time, only 2 weeks, but it's the second most important assignment that you will complete for this course. The third quarter has to do with your annotated bibliography assignment. And there's a list of materials devoted to helping you be successful for this assignment under this link here. The final portion of our course is devoted to helping you write your final research paper for this class. If you click on the first portion of our course, you'll notice a varying degree of materials and information. The way this course is designed is that it's chronological, and that the first thing that you should do for this course is watch this video and respond to it in a blog post. So we're watching our video, responding in a blog post. Anytime you see this image, it means I've added a YouTube video. Some YouTube videos are TED Talks or additional information that I'd like you to analyze. And some are me speaking to you, like the one that you clicked on to hear this video. When you see this symbol, you know that it indicates that you're supposed to complete a blog post. You can access all of our blog posts by clicking the discussion board link here, and you'll see the due dates listed there as well. And you can click on the link directly and click Create Thread to complete that particular blog post. Any item that looks like this with a blue square and blue corner is a document that will assist you in completing a particular assignment. This is the rubric that we use to grade all papers for ENC 1101 and ENC 1102. Here's an example of a video where I explain how we use this rubric and how you will also use it to grade your peers' papers, paper number 1 and your final research paper while you're completing peer review. We have another blog post here. Prompt number 1 is given. This is a very important document because it tells you what to write for that first paper, and all of the requirements for that first paper are listed there as well. This is an example of an image that I would add in order for you to be successful and understand each important part of an assignment. This is an example of an intro paper for intro paragraph for paper number 1. These are very useful in that they detail and are a great visual of everything that's required of you for a particular paragraph for a particular assignment. This is another example of a document that you will use very frequently to be successful in this course. This here is the outline that you need to use in order to outline your first paper and your final research paper for this course. I have 2 videos here explaining a sample use of the course outlines intro and a sample meat body paragraph that is seen in your outline. This symbol that is pure white indicates an assignment that you need to complete and submit here. So this is requiring you to outline paper number 1. You use the file attached here to outline your first paper and submit it here by clicking this course link. You find the file on your computer and click Submit. This is an example of a self-assessment quiz. You'll complete one of these in each section, each sequence, each folder of our assignments. And this will just indicate that you have received, acquired all the information that you need to be acquiring in terms of this particular sequence of the course. Every time that you submit a rough draft of your paper, the following assignment will be peer review. This has detailed instructions in terms of how to complete peer review before you turn in your final paper. Each course sequence will end when that final assignment that you're working on is due. So for this first sequence, your first assignment that's due is your final draft of paper number 1. Let's go back to our course sequence. You'll see that in our second sequence, the final assignment that's due is your proposal for your research topic. For the next course sequence, if we scroll down, we will see the last assignment that's due there is the final draft of your annotated bibliography. And if we click on the final portion of our course that works toward your final research paper, you'll see that your final research paper is due at the end of that sequence. Each sequence is designed for you to complete a series of assignments that lead up to successful completion of that final assignment. If you have any questions about how our course is designed, please contact me at grabinhk@palmbeachstate.edu.